Hello, I am back with my God OC mythological stuff. I don't know what to call it yet.
A continuation. Right?
A continuation, basically, yes. In the first video, first this wasn't falling asleep, and now it's gonna fall asleep every 5 seconds. In the last video, which I'll put up a link, I talked about this one, the lore / ranking pyramid thing. And I also showed the god of sun, the god of the moon, and a bit of their lore. So in this video, I'm going to talk about these 3 gods and this disciple. So let's go. And hopefully this is not going to be so long, so I'll try not to ramble on so long.
But it's hard for you because you love it so much.
I know.
Ooh, I like the colors.
Thank you. This is my first, I don't know, one of the probably many lower gods. This is the god of greed and riches. And if you remember from the first one, I said that how in lower gods, mortal animals can retain godhood. So this one is a fox. Also makes sense because whenever I think of foxes, I kind of think of greed, even though they're kind of more sneaky.
Like clever like a fox.
Clever like a flock.
Flock of foxes.
But yes.
Oh, okay. That's clever, Jenny.
Yes, and I tried to do a background like I did for the first one.
You tried to do a what?
A background like I did for the sun and moon.
Okay.
This one's okay compared to the first one. It's okay. I used only the airbrush tool for half of it. Just because it's easier than not.
Does that airbrush tool cover a large area?
If it's big enough, yes.
Oh, okay, like a real airbrush.
Yeah. So let's do some details. So the lore for the God of God and Riches. Also, I did not say this, also because I was talking on too long to describe it. Even though in mythology, feminine, I'm gonna say that because again with the whole higher gods not exactly having a gender thing. They don't. I've just been calling all them gods and not god or goddesses, even though technically the gender neutral form for a god is a deity, but I just kept using God. So, and also it's kind of easier for
your creation.
It's my creation. I can take whatever rules I want. The lore of the god of greed and riches is this god was, of course, originally a normal fox. Maybe these colors, honestly, it's in my world, an animal can have crazy colors. I mean, maybe this wasn't an albino fox when it was mortal. That would make the most sense.
Arctic fox.
Yeah, maybe it was an Arctic fox or something, and the red just came when it became a god. It's funny because in real life, it's actually a bit duller, and on the camera, it's bright. But you can see it. So this is a little bit of sadness. I don't like animals being hurt, but this is just for the lore. I don't encourage it.
Right.
No. If you hurt animals, you're awful. So what happened to this god was, as a mortal fox, they were captured by mortal human hunters, and their tail. This is different from the other one where they don't have a gender because they're just made from it. I generally do not know if this is a girl or a boy. Okay. Fox. So that's kind of why the outfit is very kind of neutral because I have no idea. So like I said, they were captured by human hunters, and sadly, as you can tell, there's no foxtail. The reason is because the hunters cut off the tail because. This is kind of a thing, people cut off, their tails in real life, which is sad. And I kind of had to use that. So when the ancient ones discovered it and bestowed the god of greed riches his powers, they also granted him these 4 golden metal tails.
Oh.
Like a kitten.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, that's kind of why I based half of this design.
Inspiration.
Yes. So what powers does the god of greed and riches have? That's not full. I feel like one of the powers is when it became a godhood, it like almost immediately took revenge on the human hunters.
Mhm.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
And basically just turned into gold statues. So I feel like it has this kind of golden stare. I mean, the eyes are like golden yellow, so it makes sense, right? So they kind of like a Midas golden touch, except they can control it.
Oh, that's a cool feature.
And greed basically they can like infiltrate, boost, I don't know the word, of mortals' greed.
Okay.
Even though greed's a bad thing, it also kind of works for for this. Because honestly, whenever I think of greed, I think of like riches and gold and jewelry and stuff. And I showed this one in a hodgepodge video. I'm not putting that link up because you can see the other one from the first of this video. I put up a link for that hodgepodge video. Well, I'm not putting it up again. So I'm not really going to show the video since I think I did it for the other one.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom in. This god has earrings on the ears and has like this kind of like necklace embedment on the neck fluff. Like different jewelry, like they're decked out in gold, and it makes sense.
Right.
So
He's gonna be a little flashy.
he got to be flashy. Okay, let's go into the next god. Okay, I had a question.
Jenny, when you come up with the ideas, like, do you come up with like this? I have picture this, and it's going to be that, or do you have the story, and then it draw, or is it combination of both?
It's like a combination of both. Sometimes I have the design, sometimes I have the story, then a little bit of design. Sometimes I have the story, I have no design. Like currently, one specific god.
So it depends.
It depends.
But when you're done, you have both.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a god that I'm pretty proud of because I like the idea of how they look. I'm just cool since I didn't. This time I did not add a background because I was a little too lazy to figure out what it would look like.
What do you think you would add?
I know, like,
Still don't know.
I have an idea, but I don't want to add it.
Okay. I would guess cool colors.
Yes, okay. Even though I said in my last video, Mama, guess what god this is?
I don't have my glasses on.
You never have your glasses on.
So what?
The dream catch.
Dreams.
Yes,
Yes.
this is the god of dreams. And there's also supposed to be a god of nightmares, but I've yet to create it. So right now we only have a good dream god. This is of course another one of the higher gods because it's literal dreams. So I had the idea for the outfit, but okay, the headpiece was a little tricky because I wanted to have like feathers on the head and like gems. Honestly, it kind of looks like a chicken.
No, even with my glasses off, that thing on her head looks like it looks like a dream catcher.
Even though I said that they don't have dream,
So funny. It looks like a chicken.
well, just because like it has feathers and it's yellow and pink. This is one of the higher gods. There, I guess you probably could tell the higher gods don't have mouths. Also, because I don't think they have like visible mouths, just like my mascot. Their faces kind of looks like a sleepy tone to it, like they're literally about to fall asleep. The symbol on their head is a little like simple version of a dream catcher. On the head are feathers and like a gem in the middle, and their halo is just a huge dream catcher.
That's super cool.
The outfit, which is it's a very simple purple robe with a kind of an orange tone to it. Feather on the trying to think of the word. This part, the edge of this part of the clothes. Huh?
The collar.
The collar. Also, before saying this is like this guy has more of a masculine body, so I also just like the idea of it just like being like kind of like a loosey, kind of like a
tunic.
like a tunic,
Okay.
like a loose like a robe,
Well, kind of like a nightgown. Or
like a nightgown.
night shirt, whatever. You
And
want.
also like can you see that? Yes, you can. It's also like a dream catcher to cover the chest. Also, they're covered and it's like I guess it's like dream clouds. We're gonna go with that. It's like covered in like dream clouds all over the body. And Even though I do not have the idea design for a nightmare, excuse me, really?
Jenny's always burping when she's.
I know, it's annoying.
That's okay, everyone burps.
Ah! And I don't have a design for the god of nightmares. I just love to think that those two just like have like just huge sibling energy. I thought this funny scenario because the god of nightmare probably like likes giving nightmares to mortals because they think it's hilarious. But I like the idea of the god is like is like arguing with the god nightmares, and like the current sleeping mortal is just like what is just like watching these two gods argue. It's like super silly in my head. Okay, let me do this video. I don't think I did the video for this one. Okay, the God of Dreams was actually had a lot of hard time designing because at first I was trying to give it like kind of like angle, but then I just took it standing up because that's gonna be too hard for me. I was gonna add a mouth, but then I remembered they don't have mouths, so I gotta get rid of that. I had to look up a reference for a dream catcher. I can't draw a dream catcher on my own. I added the feathers because it looked like more of a dream catcher. At first, I guess at first I thought it was gonna be longer, but then this is funny because whenever I can't draw the legs, they just have a robe, so I don't have to draw the legs.
That's like I used to have my characters stick their hands in their pockets or hold a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually forgot to draw the outline of the arms so they'd be behind the back. That was just because I forgot to draw the outline of it, and there was like so much going on, I couldn't figure out where the arms were supposed to go, so they're just behind the back. Also, it kind of makes sense. As you can see, the dream catcher kind of has like a starry gaze behind it. This is probably what the God of Dreams halo looks like. And I had fun with the colors. I did like blue and purple. I like that a lot. This one took an hour, 29 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay, we're doing good. On to the next god. This might be a problem to film because, of course, I forgot that this god has like 3 different. It's just like full of dark colors.
Oh, do you have to make maybe the camera super bright?
Make it wait.
Like when I take pictures of things, I have to make it really bright.
Okay, that's better. So you gotta be a little bit blinded right now for a little bit.
Blinded by the light.
Stop. Now, this is the god of death, and they have a big lore. So far, the ones I created, they have the biggest lore out of most of the gods. I gotta block the light from that window always shines through, and I have to like block it with my head. This one has to have like so far. Honestly, no. This has the biggest lore out of the higher gods. There's another lower god that has a lot of lore as well. Because originally, the god of death was the original god of love. From my first video, I said that higher gods could not date mortals because the ancient ones are jerks. But the god of death, formerly known as the god of love, broke that rule and fell in love with a mortal. When the ancient ones found out, they killed the mortal and used that death to change the god of love to the now appointed god of death. The clothing is a little bit simple, but I like it now, honestly. And he's looking. So the god of death has a black veil over the face. Their outfit has skulls that also should resemble a heart at the same time. Even their symbol, which was originally a heart, is now a skull. They have red eyes, which they've always had, even as the god of love. And the horns were actually part of his original god of love's halo, which was a heart, but the ancient ones broke it, making them into 2 jagged horns with scars on them. They also have poppies underneath their veil. So what I was trying to go with is kind of like a simple wedding-ish vibe because they were the former god of love. But now since they're the god of death, they have more darker like red and darker black.
Why'd you pick poppies?
I love. I don't know. I just. um.
Because poppies are actually a symbol of remembrance from World War One. So I wonder if that is in your brain somewhere.
No, that wasn't. I just took poppies because they're the easiest flower I can draw.
It's not some historical fact that you filed away in your brain?
No, it's because that's the only flower I can draw.
Okay.
Okay. Video. There you go. I had like some notes. I was gonna add like wilted candles, like head candles, but then I got rid of it. So because I had to like add the full veil to it. I think the iOS had a lot of trouble with this one because I was trying to make him more like dark. But I was trying to add the love to it. So originally there was gonna be wings that are like decayed, but I didn't like how it looks. So I just got rid of it. Like I said, most of the higher gods are bold. So I was trying to go with the horn thing, but since it didn't look good, I just went with like this simple horns. Like I was trying to like for like different like halo symbols, but then it looked like a nightmare like from from a video game, so I just had to change it. Yeah, the horns went through a lot of progress before I actually stuck with the simplest one. I must speed this up because this is going on for a while. Yeah, this guy went through a lot of different outfit changes before I actually stuck to one. Okay, this one took 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 10 seconds. On to the only disciple I have so far, and that'll be it, because this is going on a long time. This is one of the disciples. This is the disciple of riches and greed. So this disciple is anointed to the god of riches and greed, like we saw in the beginning of the video.
Ah, okay.
Originally, I got the design from a pit crew, and I just liked the idea, so I just drew it. There are some similarities with the disciple and the god. They are decked out in jewelry. They have a third. The third eye that the disciple has the like triangle symbol, just like the other one. Even the markings underneath the cheek are the same. And they're dressed out in this like really fancy looking robe, dressed like in the same outfit, and it's in red and gold, which are the colors of the god. See, there's the picture up there. So I had to make sure that it looked like how I wanted it to. This was kind of how I got the idea that the disciples can look like anything. Because I think at first they're supposed to be like angel and demon based, but that would be a little bit boring. So I just went with like they could be anything they want.
Well, they're God.
Disciples.
Oh, disciples.
These are disciples. They can also look like anything, I guess, too. I like the little goatee I gave him. It's like very puffy. Also, the hair was fun to draw. I'm not used to drawing like swoopy hair like that. So I was proud of it. I had fun with designing the jewelry on it, on the body. Like usual, I had trouble with the legs. Legs are a little hard sometimes in my style because either they're just like log shaped or tiny shape. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with the legs. And day.
And he's groaning. Or science. He's not groaning.
We don't know. I had a little trouble with the outfit because the original outfit looked like that. But I changed it after realizing that the outfit should like resemble something of the god that they serve. So I was just like how he looks. So I guess he's some kind of like kind of like a dragon of some sort, demon. I have no idea how the disciples are going to look like. I just like this design though and just went with it. I was gonna add a tail, but by then I was done drawing this, so I just left it how it is and started inking. It was going to be a suit, but then I changed into a robe because I didn't like how it was turning out. Robe-ish thing. I'm also glad of the God of Riches and Greed symbol on the robe jacket thing. I don't even know what it is by now. Okay. This took 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 24 seconds. So that's all the current full designs of gods and disciples that I have. Maybe I'll make shorts of other designs I think up of, because I'm not doing more videos of this because this is literally going on so long again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Why is there a car going off when I'm saying the outro?
They're coming to get you.